If you want something said, ask a man. If you want something done, ask a woman. I measure the progress of a community by the degree of improvement that women have achieved. A woman is like a tea bag. You can't tell how strong she is until you put her in hot water. Think like a queen. A queen is not afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. Women, like men, should try to do the impossible. And when they fail, their failure should be a challenge to others. No doubt exists that all women are crazy. It's only a question of degree. A girl should be two things, classy and fabulous. Women who seek to be equal to men lack ambition. We can disguise our bond however we want, but the woman still rules us. Women hold half the sky. Whatever women do, they must do twice as well as men to be thought half as competent. Luckily, this is not difficult. The age of a woman doesn't matter. The finest tunes are played on the oldest fiddles. Clever and attractive women do not want to vote. They are willing to let men govern as long as they control men. Men are by their very nature indifferent to one another, but women are by nature enemies. Man does not control his own fate. The women in his life do that for him. As usual, there is a remarkable woman behind every idiot. You see a lot of smart guys with dumb women, but you hardly ever see a smart woman with a dumb guy. I write for those women who do not speak. I write for those who do not have a voice because they are so terrified. We are taught to respect fear more than ourselves. We've been taught that silence will save us, but it won't. I don't know who invented high heels, but all women owe him a lot. Anytime women come together with a collective intention, it's a powerful thing. Whether it's sitting down making a quilt, in a kitchen preparing a meal, in a club reading the same book, or around the table playing cards, or planning a birthday party, when women come together with a collective intention, magic happens. I do not wish women to have power over men, but over themselves. When women do wrong, men follow right after them. The woman is the dominant sex. Men have to do all sorts of stuff to prove that they are worthy of women's attention. Wives are young men's mistresses, companions for middle age, and old men's nurses. How wrong it is for a woman to expect a man to build the world she wants, rather than to create it herself. Women need real moments of solitude and self-reflection to balance how much of themselves we give away. God gave women intuition and femininity. Used properly, the combination easily confuses the brain of any man I've ever met. Being a woman is a terribly difficult task since it consists primarily of dealing with men. Being the boss anywhere is lonely. Being a female boss in a world of mostly men is especially challenging. If men knew all that women think, they would be 20 times more audacious. There was a time when men thought it was sexy to have a housewife waiting for them to come home from work in her slippers. However, in modern society, I think an independent woman is even sexier. From birth to age 18, a girl requires competent parents. From 18 to 35, she demands gorgeous looks. From 35 to 55, she needs a pleasant personality. After 55, she needs a substantial income. The connections between and among women are the most feared, the most problematic, and the most potentially transformative force on the planet. Women have been called queens for a long time, but the kingdom they rule isn't worth ruling. You can tell the strength of a nation by the women behind its men. Women want mediocre men, and men work to be as mediocre as possible.